Yes.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yeah, beating young Morikawa seems to be one of the toughest challenges out on tour these days, but I'm certainly excited to see how this rivalry fares today.
Beautiful. Nice drive. Sick.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
95. 86.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. Yeah, that lie was nasty, but what a shot from there.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for Eagle.
Hmm. 34, 44. Short.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Putting for birdie here. Currently 1 under for the tournament. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
That was wonderfully done. But what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
Luke, the second shot is straight back up the hill. Better take an extra club if you want to get it close.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That one's headed left. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. And he needs this to save par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Nicely done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, that's a lovely into birdie range here at the third.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Oh, that's a bonus.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. He's currently sitting in second. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
Sit.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. An opportunity for a birdie here.
31.
That was a gallant attempt. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par. Yep, tracking well.
for the par. Just one off the lead after that hole. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the fifth here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Oh, that sucked.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
So,
Getting ready to play their third. Only one shot off the pace.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
This one is right down the pipe. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Let's return to live play now. Big putt for par coming up. And down she goes. Alex Noren is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Slow.
4 left.
Oh, fucking believe, man. It's fucking crazy.
That got a little out of control, I think. A couple under at this stage in a share of 2nd spot.
Wow.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently a shot off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for a bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Alex Noren currently in the lead. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
That's nicely done. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And back to the play, shall we? This putt is for a share of second. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
It's looking solid.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That should set up another chance.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. He's in a share of third place. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Left yourself an opportunity.
I thought it would come back to the hole.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
All right.
That's frustrating. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Nope.
It was on a good line. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And in it goes for the par. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back nine, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Fucking bastard.
Second shot here at the 10th.
Fucking nowhere near it.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Too much.
Yep. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That'll sting a bit. A par putt on the table. Nah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Sitting at 1 under. Currently in 4th position. Nice recovery there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Nice birdie, well played. And that will take him to 2 under. He's currently sitting in 3rd place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Ah, what a bad break.
That's a little wayward.
Could get on that green.
Found the green side rough.
Oh,
Well played.
I'll take
Out
that.
of the rough into the hole. Thank you very
I'll
much.
take any luck.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Dr. Chapinski.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
All right, Henry.
Shot, yeah.
What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Ooh. Let's try
As
and
soon
make
as
this
I
one.
get ahead.
And only drop the one shot. Job done. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not a bad play, that one. Well, this would be a
Fucking
big
love.
putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
40 is what?
Oh, so close. Putting for par. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This 15th hole, a very strong par 4, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot here on the 15th.
10, 369. It's 174.
Going with the 6-iron here.
The fucking crap.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway.
Perfect shot. Just a fucking... Yeah.
That's disappointing. This will be right up and down. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
This putt for par here. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That is a touch of class from the bunker. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Alex Noren is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. The 16th hole, short par 3, Rich, but really good if he can get it close.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. You like that, didn't you? Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, this looks pure. How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one has eyes for the hole. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. And the super Swede, Alex Noren, currently in the lead. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
Well, that's a handy shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 2 shots off the pace.
Shot 3.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Just 2 shots back after that hole. And we head to the famous finishing hole at Riviera, the 18th, Rich. Really good par 4.
That it is. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. There's a palm tree up top near the green. That is the line of sight off this tee shot. You find the fairway, second shot is going to be back up the hill to a green that, funny enough, runs away from you. It doesn't tilt back toward you, it runs away from you. So your second shot has got to come in high and soft with plenty of spin if you want to get it close.
Better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? Is that what they had in mind? Sitting at 3 under par in 3rd position. Oh, that almost went in the hole. Straight out of the top drawer.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this putt for a final score of 68.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that's how he signs off on this event. And Henny, no win for this player in the tournament proper, but they did set the goal of taking down Colin Morikawa, and they accomplished it.
Luke, it was an incredibly bold call from this player to challenge Colin Morikawa and beat him. They'll be buzzing with excitement and that much more determined to excel in their next event for sure.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Handy effort, that one. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
7.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
29, 1 foot down. That's 19. Nope.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I don't blame you. Worth another look there.
It's terrible.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Nice stroke. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
And he finds himself in a tie for third. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the 7. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh,
Well, nice
what
to
a
drop a
putt.
putt of that length. Well
I'll
done.
take it.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And there it goes from the sand.
Oh, Harry Ames one down.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Doesn't move with the wind. It's crazy.
And here we are with the third shot.
Not like I would think it would move. I know the ground is.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Putting for a par here. Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Setting up miles from the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Time to face a par 4.
Gotta say, just some of
Trap.
the best rhythm in the game.
No.
From about 200 yards out, he shares the lead. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
Alright, good night.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Okay, steady now.
Can't buy a putt.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Can't buy a
You
putt
finished
today.
your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Currently 1 under for the event. The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
162.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Oh, come on. Stay up there.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Oh, God.
5 feet coming up to the cup. This looks good. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We've arrived at a par 5. Second shot here on the 6th.
Yeah, you're on the fairway.
Sitting at 1 under the card. They currently share the lead in this one. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Just 10 feet to the cup here. That was a gallant attempt.
Fucking unbelievable. Fucking
3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 1 under for the round. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
Seven. Unbelievable. That was such a shit shot.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Short.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Putting for a par now. It's got a chance. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival.
Jon
Let's see what happens
Rahm.
here.
Here's Jon Rahm. Oh, almost went in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Fucking right there. again.
On the tee of a par 3. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
Seven.
Going with the 4-iron here.
Just can't get it close.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. How close was that to going down? It's just about 3 feet away. Hey, that's a chance. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Ah, that's fucking terrible. Get the fuck out of here.
This shot from the first cut of rough.
That was terrible. No, no, no.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. He shares top spot. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Let's see.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Oh, what a super shot. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Should fit it right in there. Oh, that was a bad bounce. I was going to say that fucking bounce.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. And choosing the 8-iron here. And tidy looking shot, that one.
Oh, nice.
John Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
John Rahm getting ready for his next shot. Oh, what a ripper from long range. That'll help make a big move. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Oh, God. I hate a week.
This one's a par 3.
Oh, boy. 217. I'm not pushing it. I think I am.
Going with the 5-wood. Just needs this one to kick right.
Just worried about the water.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Lining up the birdie putt here.
26, 24, 22.
Just didn't drop.
Wow.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Fucking.
Just
As soon as I
3
get
feet
it
to the cup.
fucking-
Try and
As soon as I
keep
get
that
it
scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it. But the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Come on. All right.
And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
Terrible.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. And nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And that will take him to 3 under.
Take it.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's the hands of a surgeon.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Good.
Setting
Right
up now on a
just
par
getting
4.
Fucking blowed.
Great shot. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
You fuck.
That's frustrating. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Looking good. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Leading by a couple after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Shit bounce, I guess. I don't know.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Opting for the 4-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
Nice.
Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. Putting for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Tee shot is looking good here.
Bunker.
Nice chip.
Thank you. Why not?
Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
Too fucking fast.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And with that putt, now at 4 under, heading to the final few holes.
Only one
Just
back.
a very narrow margin of a lead out there. Let's see if they can calm their nerves and get this done.
This hole is a par 3.
So far. 151.
opting for the 9-iron.
Nope. Fucking shit shot.
Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there. Oh dear, that's on the beach. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Oh my God, too much. That's so bad.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This will be a good bogey.
So bad.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
So bad.
Let's catch up with John Rahm. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It does. As you can see, a massive bunker down the left-hand side. So players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh, you couldn't fucking make it, huh? Scumbag.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, do you have a better look at this line?
Scumbag.
You've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's catch up with John Rahm. Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Nope.
Ouch, that hurts.
Can't be putts tonight.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Go.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
Come on, I need a birdie here.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on the 18th hole.
All right. Good spot. Good spot.
Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. And that one's
What?
headed to the drink.
How?
This is their 5th shot.
Big moment here.
If you chip this in, we're going to extra holes.
You gotta be shitting me. Wow, what a fucking bullshit. What fucking bullshit. I blew it. You
There's
choked
part
my
of
last
about
hole.
6 feet coming up.
Fucking dick.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work.
Wow. How did I go in the fucking water? The fucking... You dick.
Oh, you never like to see that, Rich. A player
fucking
failing
dick.
to deliver when it mattered most.
Absolute meltdown of epic proportions. Hopefully they can learn from it, but it was painful to watch, and I'm sure it's going to be painful for that player for a while.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
I'm tired. Wow, can't believe it. Fucking blew it. Let me see.